Hello, it's Jonathan Porterfield of Eco Cars, and I'm doing a video for this Renault Zoe, which I'm really been impressed with. I usually start the videos with a walk around tour, but today, good old Orkney, we've got all 50-60 mile an hour winds, so you will not be able to hear me. So I'm doing a video from inside the car. So, Renault Zoe, it's the Zen model, which means you get a little fancy air freshener that pops out the dashboard. Really nice, and got some cartridges for it too. It's really clean, and I must admit I've been really impressed with this. I've done about 600 miles in it, picked it up from Shropshire, drove it all the way up here to Orkney without any issues at all. So, keys in my pocket, which is, let me just show you the key. It's quite unusual. Like a lot of Renault cars, it is a flat key that can obviously quite easily fit in your wallet. There's the key. What a slender key. So basically the functions you've got is lock and unlock, but you can program the car to lock as you walk away. That's to open the charge flap, and that's to put on the preheat. So lots of functions, but like I say, you don't need to press the buttons other than opening the charge flap, which you can also do from the dashboard as well. But leave this in your wallet or your purse. It's what, thickness of 2 or 3 credit cards, so yeah, quite like that. Looks a bit big and cumbersome, but that is the key, and there's 2 of these as well. So keys in the car, foot on the brake, like the Leaf, same sort of position. Just turn the radio off. There we go. And once my camera wakes up and focuses, it's up and running. Lots of functions here. Sat nav, and you can rearrange all these options, but the one I do like is air quality. So that's quite nice. It shows you what sort of air you're breathing outside, and I think a few diesel cars have just gone past because it's basically been quite high, but at the minute it's quite low, so it even detects when a dirty diesel's gone past. Really makes you realise what sort of air we're breathing. Energy flow is quite a nice screen. Smart, isn't it? It tells you where the energy from the battery is going to, and at the moment I've got the heater on and it's running to the heater image there, which obviously depicts this unit. And then as you drive, obviously the energy will go. Well, I'll just slip it into, with my foot on the brake, slip it all the way down to D for drive, handbrake off. I'm on private land. As you pull away, you see it can show you that you're drawing energy from the battery, and also when you regen down a hill, you can see the energy from the motor is directing amps, electricity back into the battery. It's got regen as well. Quite like that screen, as you can probably tell from me rabbiting on. Sat nav, a host of other things, Bluetooth phone, etc, etc, etc. Nice, easy to use heating system with a heat exchange pump, so it heats up very quickly, and you hardly lose any range. SD card is down here with a jack for your auxiliary, and also a USB port and a little power point. Cruise control, speed limiter, an eco button which gives you more range and dulls the power slightly, very similar to the Leaf. Also quite a neat button on here. Basically you can ask the car to tell you your previous destinations. That's pretty cool. So you talk to your car and it will bring up a set of menus. Control for the sound system, CD player, etc, etc. I've said CD player. Has it got a CD player? I don't think it has got a CD player. No, it's just radio and media. Yes, radio and media, because we're moving away from CDs. They're so old hat. Here we have obviously the wiper stalks with automatic wipers in the sensor in the windscreen, auto headlights as well on the indicator stalk. So less waffling, electric mirrors and electric windows, and lots of other great features. So I'm in D for drive. There's my speed. You can also change the look of this dashboard, so you can flick round between various displays that you would find like. But I like to put this one on because, like the Leaf, it actually tells you when you're drawing energy. And this little bit illuminates this sort of semicircle disc, and when you regen in these 2 segments will illuminate green. So off the throttle, and like all automatics there's a little bit of creep. You can also change the sound of the indicator click. Great fun playing with that. There's 3 different sounds, but I've left it on this one. Sounds like a watch. The others sound a bit weird, but yeah, great little car. Automatically locks the doors, but you can change all that. So yeah, very, very quiet. Heater's great, sat nav's nice. It's a great thing. I've been really impressed with it. Range slightly more than the Leaf, because this is a lighter car than the Nissan Leaf and a slightly smaller battery, 22 kilowatt hour, and it has got the upgraded faster onboard AC charger. And what that basically means is from a level 2 electric car charge point, it will charge in about 40 minutes, from a rapid in about 20 minutes. So it's got the better onboard charger. There's the automatic wipers. We're getting some hail. So doesn't pull to the left or the right. Full service history. 0 road tax. Very cheap to maintain. Like all electric vehicles, it's just a pollen filter and a check of the tyres and the brakes. But obviously if you're using the car properly, you won't be using the brakes as much as you can. So I'm just going to leave you looking at that screen and just show you what happens when I come off the accelerator. You can hear me above the hail as I come up to this junction. So you can see it's drawing energy from the battery and also the heater. I'm going to come off the throttle, and now we're actually pushing electricity back into the battery, as well as a little bit of braking, just to sort of harvest some of that energy back into the car. There's no one coming behind. There we go. As you can see, this is the reason I've not done a video outside today. It's very clean, you can see from the photographs. There's no undue odours in this car. I bought a proper set of Zoe floor mats. It's very nice and clean, and I'm happy to demonstrate this or borrow it for a few days if you're here on Orkney. I'll be more than happy to do that. So what I'm going to do, on this straight bit of road, is just pull over. And just gives you some idea of the great features of this Renault Zoe. So thanks for watching. Obviously I'm not really doing justice with all the different functions on this car and how great it drives, so if you'd like to have a test drive, no obligation, then call me anytime. Thanks for watching.